The top of the Empire State Building.
Z100, New York.
This is, it's been a while since we've had the chance to chat, and I can now say this is, wait a second, let me make sure I hit record properly so I can get this audio set. Grammy Award winner, Olivia Rodrigo. Hey! How you been, homie?
Good, I'm good. I'm really happy. It's been a really exciting week putting out this song, and I feel all the love, and it's just really great to be back and putting out music. I've really missed it.
Yeah, you've been obviously creating and writing and doing all those things, in the time that we've not really seen you in front of the cameras that much, but like how full is the heart now that you've created not only Vampire, but just I'm sure there's a lot more that we're going to get later in the year. Like, how does it feel to get those emotions out?
Oh, so good. It feels really good to finish it too. I just finished it like a few weeks ago, kind of turned it in, and it's like, this is everyone else's album now. I did everything I could, and it's just such a cathartic feeling to kind of write down all your feelings and put them out into the world. There's no greater feeling than that. So yeah, I'm super excited for everyone to hear all the other songs. I am very proud of them.
We've talked about this before, and you said it just a second ago. It's everybody else's album. You write these songs from such a personal space, but then the world takes hold of them. We talked about it with Driver's License, how there were all kinds of different versions, people writing from the pothole perspective.
Yeah, crazy stuff. People are so talented, though. I was like watching all those videos at the time and being like, wow, like there's so many great songwriters in the world. It was so cool.
This time around, we have people replacing the, dare I say, fame part of this with their own version. How funny is it for you to sit back and watch those new stories be told, those funny stories be told, but also, again, to your point, have it be everyone else's music now and having us all connect to it?
Yeah, I mean, it's so cool. It's a very strange experience. Like, I feel like I write my songs and I treat songwriting as if it's like my diary or something, and
yeah.
I try to get as vulnerable as I can and as honest as I can, and putting them out into the world, and hearing people listen to them and consume them is just such a surreal thing. I feel such a connection with my fans because I feel like they just know me on such an intimate level listening to songs like that, and I'm just really lucky to have all of the support that I do.
You have so much support. Just recently, for the first time, you said you were in Mexico City, to do a little fan engagement situation, and to watch those faces light up. From your perspective, do you sit back and really feel and understand, like, wow, I did something right and it's bigger than me? Have you had those moments?
Yeah, I mean, I think music is always bigger than any one individual, and I mean, I feel that all the time. I think even with songs, especially with Vampire too, I had this with Driver's License and a few other songs on the last record. Sometimes when I'm writing them, it just kind of feels like it's not you anymore. Like, it just feels like you're like tapping into something else, and that's such a beautiful thing. And I think that's kind of the feeling of when you hear those songs being played in places in the world where you've never been, or by people you've never met. I think there's no other word to describe it other than magic, and it's just
Who don't even
you.
Not to cut you off, but who don't even speak English as their first language. I mean, like, that's got to be the coolest. I get goosebumps even asking you about it. That's got to be the coolest feeling.
Yeah, it is so cool. I remember going on tour and going on tour in Europe, and I like have the audience sing certain things, and sometimes in different countries, I could like hear their accents when they're singing the song. I'm like, that's just so cool. Like, that's so awesome that I get to travel all around and meet all these people from places I've never been to before. It's just magic. It's awesome.
It fills my heart, so I can only imagine what it does for yours. Let's talk guts. Let's talk the fact that it's another 4-letter album title. Are we in our 4-letter album title era right now?
Yeah, I think we
continue
are.
on, or what?
I just love the way it looks. I think it's so cool. Like, 4 letters, all caps. I'm like, yeah, it's powerful.
Yo, it is powerful. I mean, your words carry so much strength. Where do you find that strength? Are you finding the strength in the vulnerability? Are you finding the strength in just being honest in who you are, and allowing us to, piggyback on that same level of confidence that seems to come through in these songs?
Yeah, I mean, I just think I try to be as honest as I possibly can. I just try to be myself in my songs and express how I'm really feeling or what I'm really going through. And I'd like to think maybe that's why people kind of can relate to some of my songs, or kind of gravitate towards them. I don't know. That's what I like to think.
Let's circle back to the connectivity of the music. This is a really special thing that you're doing. We talked about it with Driver's License back, how here I am, a young Black man attracted to these songs and these lyrics, and you're definitely reaching so many different types of people. And I got a note from one of my interns, and she was telling me about her mom, who's 55 years old. I'm gonna read this real quick. She says, I love how she says, you said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone because that would mean you had a heart. There's so many different lines to choose from, but she's like connecting to these lyrics, and she might not be your target demo. What does that mean to you to be a songwriter that is really reaching so many people?
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's so sweet. Tell her I say hi, first of all.
Okay. I'll get her to come over in a second, but.
Okay, please. Yeah, I mean, it means so much. I think that's just the coolest thing about music, is that it's so universal. It connects everyone, regardless of age or gender or anything. It's just it's the great equalizer. Everyone loves music, and so I think that's why I feel so lucky to get to do what I do.
And the big sound of the instruments in this record too. I cannot wait for when I'm gonna put it out there, I'm gonna manifest it, when we get to see it perform live. Just the grandeur, just the way that we're all gonna sit there with either jaws down or tears in our eyes, or a combination of the both. What's it gonna mean to you to bring not only Vampire but these other songs to life here?
I'm just so excited. I think going on my first tour, was it last year or the year before?
Who knows? We don't even.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, the Pandy messed it all up for us. What's up, Pandy?
Yeah, but I feel like it really was informative and informed how I made this record. I feel like getting to play shows every night and see kind of what people in a crowd can, belt and dance along to was really cool to see. And I think I took some of those lessons and hopefully made this next record something that will be really fun to play live.
Girlfriend, I mean, you're gonna be up there giving your heart. You're pouring it all out there. So no matter, gosh, man, what song it is off of the album that comes to life, or what is gonna be that special one that might surprise you, even just the fact that it's you being you is gonna be something that we're all gonna be just fixated with. And thanks for doing that, Holmes, for real.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Your family. Before we get you out here, I got one last question. This is gonna require a little dexterity. We know you're a Taco Bell fan. Also, just walking into work the other day. Which way do you tilt your head when you eat a taco?
Ooh.
Which?
I think I tilt my head to the right. Which way do you tilt it?
I think that's what I'm saying. I think that I'm gonna use my phone. I think I'm a.
I know. I'm like, wait.
Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm a left. I'm to the left.
Yeah, man. Maybe we gotta get a taco and try it out.
We're gonna get a taco. That's it.
We'll go to Taco Bell. We'll try it out.
Done. I got you. All right. No, all jokes aside, I just can't wait to see you again in person, to be able to have that real genuine hug interaction again. But nonetheless, I just want to say it's been really special for us here at Z100 to press play on this freaking song and to watch so many people call in to feel it, to crank it up here in our brand new studios. It's just really special. And thank you for putting your heart out there, and no, just being you. I've said it before. I want to say it again.
Thank you so much for saying all those kind things. I really appreciate it. And thank you for taking the time. And I can't wait to go visit you guys in your new studios very soon.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.